Good evening, Cancer. This read is for you. And sorry if you did see my other Cancer video I uploaded yesterday. I could not get it to edit right. It kept uploading the non-edited version, and I ended up losing that whole, trying to fix that situation. I lost the whole video, so I've got to redo Cancer. So welcome to the second video. All right. Let's see, where are we? Okay, I am going to take a quick look at how the energies of Cancer are being affected right now by the astrology. We have the Sun for you guys in the fourth house in Libra. Mars is also in the fourth house, so I'm thinking a lot of Cancer are being very creative in their communication and feeling playful and joyful in romance and relationships, as well as sort of being homebodies and working at home, or putting their energy into expanding home living situations, renovations, or moving. Then we also have this stuff going on in the fifth house. Saturn in the seventh house in Capricorn. So there's relationships revolved around business or career coming forward, moving forward, going towards a better expansion. And then we had this Pluto squaring the full moon in Aries in the seventh house for Cancer, and the full moon was in the 10th house. So again, there would have been fears brought up around losing relationships related to the 10th house. So fears around career relationships and things being revealed around that, or issues in those relationships coming up to be cleared in order for these relationships to expand the career, in order for the career to be cleared for positive expansion forward. So, and then this is next week. So the Sun will move into the fifth house. The next full moon will hit the fifth house in Scorpio. So let's have a look and see how all these energies are going to impact Cancer for this period of October 18th, 2019. I'm going to go ahead and call in the highest guides and highest frequency angels to be with us here, so that I may guide the energy of Cancer to their highest best destiny, highest best versions of themselves in love and life. And okay, thank you. All right, thank you, Spirit, for being here with us. All right, and I would also like to say, if you'd like a personal read, go ahead and email me. My email is below. My email address is below. Also, I do workshops and I teach tarot divination, so do send me an email if you are interested or curious about that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do some shuffling for the energy of Cancer. I like to think these reads apply to wherever you hold Cancer in your chart, wherever Cancer lords your chart, whatever planets you have in Cancer, your Sun, your Moon, but mostly your Ascendant, okay, which is your rising sign, okay? Which you can look up in your birth chart. Okay. Oop. Wow, that card wants to pop out. We're going to leave it out. We get this High Priestess at the bottom here. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Communication, Knight of Swords. We got 2 pages coming in, Ace of Cups. Okay. All right, let's have a look, Cancer. It looks like you've got a fresh start in love. Now, you could always say that this could also be a career relationship, and this can be a truly heart-motivated venture with other relationships. And again, we did talk about fears being cleared. That's what the balance card, the Justice card always represents coming out of a rough period and sort of having found your footing and having found balance in a situation. And this is hitting in the divine section of your heart. So I think the Cancer have balanced a fear of losing relationships in relationship to finances or money, and that they feel capable of being independent and in independent alignment aligning with the divine. There's a transformation of a sense of dependency on relationships for the Cancer right now, which is very interesting. It looks to me like the Knight of Pentacles also represents sort of a woman of her own financial means. Now, this read can, of course, is for men and women, but the picture obviously holds a woman in it, but it represents abundance and effortless abundance, abundance coming in with ease. But also, this is sort of doubling up for me as a relationship read, because it also feels like someone's coming through to Cancer who are sorry and sad and have had a transformation, but because the Cancer have become more, this is the Knight of Cups turning away from alignment. Somebody turned away, their feelings turned away. That is they're going through a complete and utter transformation. They're going to come in, apologize. You're going to be aware that they've been trying very hard to fix this situation. This is going to mean a lot. This effort that they're coming in with to you is going to mean quite a lot to you. It's going to have a lot of meaning. This is a beautiful read. It's about money and relationships too, but there's also a romantic relationship coming through in this too. So if you're already in a relationship, it's possible that your relationship will have a more intimate, will level up closer. You'll have a more intimate experience with your relationship, a closer, because of a fear shifting within you, because of your energy pulling away and becoming more independent. It's gonna transform the other person into turning more into you. That's kind of the energy of how love sort of works, because love is Cancer in their positive, in faith energy, receive the love, and when they're not afraid, so Cancer in their positive around love is not so action based, and so when a Cancer becomes so this is the Cancer turning their energies away from a relationship, but that is going to cause communication in this relationship. So, or a person that has turned away from you to gain emotional balance because of the situation was too emotionally up leveling for them, have been balanced, because this mirrors, these two cards always have a relationship for me in my reads. So these are the two divine advice for what you want, what you need to know, and advice, another heart truth, another deeper divine truth, which is this is a situation that's being balanced, because both these cards kind of represent the same thing. The Death card and the Justice card can have a certain similar meaning in that there's a transformation involving a new cycle, a new birth, a new period. But in the process, this is what's happening, but there's a balancing still of some fears around this, but it's actually very clear. I mean, I have to say the fear energy feels kind of cleared for Cancer right now in all of these relationships. And so then we get this effort being taken to align. So this transformation, you're going to get an apology basically, because you're not afraid to shift and walk forward independently, emotionally and financially. Cancer have found a sense of independence. They've balanced out of a fear of being dependent on relationships, or feeling like the relationship is divine, when your divine support, your support comes from the divine, not the relationship. So it feels like Cancer have sort of grown through this period to see that and rely more on a divine connection rather than relationship connection. It's a big lesson for Cancer. So that's kind of the message, really. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There's effort being made on your behalf. You're going to know things are very safe and secure. This is, now remember that Seven of Cups came through. I think that's involving choices and options. So I'm going to say, and we started out with the Five of Swords, saying something that doesn't appear to be as is going to progress forward romantically. It's a deception it's not happening right now, so it's deceptive that it appears as though it's not happening, but behind the scenes this is happening. There's balancing occurring prior to an effort being made to show you or to become. We've got two cards representing, this card representing a knowledge of a truth, knowledge of a greater knowledge of a greater story around this experience or around the situation, and someone's making an effort to show you higher a knowledge around something or a truth around something, because we get the truth from the heart. Again, another card representing the truth, that again, this is a higher spiritual connection and higher spiritual. So even if it's a work relationship, it can be someone coming back in or realigning with you, believing in the mission, believing in a higher calling involved in this. Or it's a relationship, a love romantic relationship coming in, still very attracted to you, and energetically you've pulled this in because you're not dependent on this anymore in any way, emotionally or financially. And so what you're going to get is an apology from whoever it was that you had to turn away from. They've changed. They've gone through a complete transformation, as so have you. You've become more of an independent financial woman, a woman of her own means. Or a man. This means the energy of Cancer is always going to be feminine, even if you're a man. It's a receptive energy. So you have to work with that energy within you, whatever our astrology is. It's how we align with our truth. So the energy of Cancer is going to be feminine and receptive and soft and caring and empathic. All right, so thank you, Cancer. I hope this read is helpful for you. All right, namaste.